Hello, beautiful people. I'm so excited. May has been an absolutely incredible month for me. I did three big things, which I'm super proud of. I hit all three of my goals. I resaved my basic emergency fund. I saved an additional $500, and I paid off my car. Da, 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 da. I'm so proud of myself. And what's really interesting about that is once I paid off my card, I was like, woo! I was like, what's next? And it's interesting because I do have a plan of like what my next steps are, what I plan on doing. But because of all the crazy things that are happening globally, not just in the States, but globally, I'm like, what is the smartest move? And that was something that I really had to just kind of mull over and focus on because we're just in a really interesting time, and I want to make sure that I'm setting myself up to put myself in the best financial position. So I've been thinking about that this entire week, and what was interesting, as I'm being completely transparent, is that while I was thinking that over and processing everything, I also had to deal with a lot of fear and anxiety because I'm definitely not where I want to be financially, and I feel as though I'm behind the eight ball. And because of that, I did some things I probably shouldn't have done. I went on a mini shopping spree. I was like, I paid off my car. I've earned this. I deserve it. Yes and no, being completely honest. But I'm very happy with my purchases. I'm definitely an American in the sense I shop when I'm happy, I shop when I'm sad, I shop. I'm an American for sure. Anyway, in that process, I was like, I'm really proud of myself because I stopped spending and I was like, okay, don't spend anymore. I also did spend money on my nieces and nephews. I spent quite a bit of money on my nieces and nephews, which I do feel good about because I don't get to spend a lot of time with them. And so it was nice to be able to give them something that they needed. Not that makes up for the fact that I can't spend time with them, but it was nice to give in a different way. So I felt really good about that. And then that probably, I don't know, does that sound horrible? Like, oh, I can't spend time with you, but here's money. That's not how it was. I didn't give them money, but I did buy them clothes that they needed and fun stuff and just things like that. Anyway, let's see. What else? That's pretty much been it. I have been extremely blessed on this trip because my sisters and friends really love me. They completely took care of me. They've bought me so much food, so I didn't have to worry about going out to eat. I didn't have to worry about spending money on food. So that's been completely taken care of, which is awesome. That's one less thing, one less expense, which is great. Yeah, it's been wonderful. I'm really grateful for that. Moving forward, looking in June, because June 1st is Monday, there are a couple of things. So I've recently, like I said, I was deciding what is the best thing for me to do. Is it to go ahead and pay off my next loan? Is it to pay off my credit card? Is it to save money? What does that look like? I did go to university. I took economics, and what I remember from economics is that right now things are crazy economically for a number of reasons, but one of the ones that alarms me the most has to do with the devaluing of our dollar. That bothers me. I'll make a separate video about that because it will require more detail. But with that being said, I realize that I have to not only save money to protect myself, but I also need to save my money in other things besides just the bank and in my own currency. So I've started looking at investing in silver, which is readily available. You can go to various coin stores and stuff like that to get it. If you're from the United States, that's where we have it. You can go and pick up silver rounds or silver bars. And then you can also purchase silver online. I personally prefer silver and gold, the actual hard, physical, tangible silver and gold. I don't want to buy paper, stock silver and gold. again, I'll make a separate video about that. So I've been thinking about that and what my next move is and how I'm going to start acquiring these assets in June, along with paying down my next loan. I'm going to continue to move forward on my debt-free journey. I think this is really important because thank God I am stable and I'm surrounded by amazing and great people. And I have the opportunity to take advantage of that. So I'm going to take advantage of that. My expenses are drastically reduced to like almost nothing. My expenses actually are only what's in Vietnam. So I'm going to take full advantage of that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what's up. I also forgot another big victory that I had this month was I donated a lot of money. Well, to me, what would be a lot of money? So every time I get paid, I put 10% aside, and pretty much when God's like, hey, I want you to give here or give there, that's what I do. And this month I was able to donate a pretty substantial amount of money, which I'm really excited about, to different organizations that I believe in and to give to different people, that I was just like, this makes me feel so good. And I'm so happy and proud of myself for like doing that. I know that probably sounds silly, but like tithing has been one of those things that I'm like, I know that that is something that God calls us to do and to be good stewards of, right? Like that's what he says. And so that's something that I do my best to follow. And to be honest, completely transparent, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. And that's not awesome. And so I have made it a point that this year, that is something that is a priority, along with observing the Sabbath. Anyway, so yeah, that's been a top priority. And I've always told my friends, I'm like, if you don't have like a home church that you go to or a synagogue, I think it's really important that you just follow the command, do what God has told you to do. And so just put 10% aside, and when God tells you to donate, you can donate. And that was something that happened this month for me. So I just wanted to share it with you guys because it's so cool. I love giving. I love helping, and I love being in a position financially where I can give. Oh, it's awesome. All right, stay tuned for more videos. I will continue to put up my money vlog series, and I will also make more videos where I talk about what I think is happening economically, how that's going to impact the value of our dollar, and our purchasing power, which is super important to understand, I think, and what I'm planning on investing in to kind of ensure that I'm still able to retain and increase my purchasing power along with my assets and growing my wealth. So there's that. I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.